Chelsea got me wide awake, bro.
What was it? What was the score?
2-0, man. I can't believe it.
Fuck off.
I swear. Before half time, red card.
Yeah.
Like, he shouldn't even need to do what he did to get that red card.
Yeah.
And then Kepa gave away the ball. And Mane just grabbed onto it, bang, 2-0.
After all them signings, you know.
Jorginho missed a penalty.
No way.
So that's his record gone out the roof. Trust me, bro.
A quick 2-0, yeah.
My shisha tastes like coal real quick, bro.
Do you know what? I tried to watch the game, but for some reason my thingy TV thing just didn't work.
Nah.
So I just left it alone. But Arsenal won 2-1 though, so I'm
Who's Arsenal reading, man?
Do you mean you are?
It is Arsenal.
Excuse
I'd rather be like this, brother. I don't care about football.
Do you know what? I'm starting to slowly get back into football, you know, like slowly again.
I think this season's gonna be wicked.
Yeah.
Like Liverpool signed some good signings.
Yeah.
Aguero's out for 2 months. Let's see what they do.
Yeah.
So,
What happened with the whole Messi thing then? Messi coming to Man
he is
City?
nice. He's staying at Barca, isn't
He got a new deal.
he? Yeah,
then?
they didn't let him leave. So that's their kid. He's been there too long in it to go anywhere.
Since he was like how old?
16? No, 14.
14. He made his debut when he was
16.
Yeah. Oh, come on, man.
He wants Messi anyway. He's washed now.
Huh?
He's washed now.
Bro, you're out of your mind.
Nah, bro. I don't like
You're
this.
out of your mind.
Ronaldo over Messi any day. We can debate about this all day.
Nah. Let's have this conversation right now.
All right.
Now you're pissing me off.
Ronaldo over Messi any day.
How? Go on.
He's
what?
proved himself in every single thing he's done.
In what sense? No, listen, don't get it twisted. I don't want anyone to think that I'm saying anything bad about Ronaldo because Ronaldo is a world class.
110%.
World class.
But Messi can't achieve what Ronaldo has.
The thing is, Messi for me is just on another league.
He's been in one league all his life.
No, like another league as a player, like he's just on a different
I'm
planet.
not getting anything away from him either, but Ronaldo for me does it.
Nah, Ronaldo, listen, is a goal machine. Ronaldo is like
everywhere he's gone though, he's proved himself.
Yeah, but the thing is, like with Messi, like he can go anywhere and do the same thing.
Nah,
he can go anywhere and do the same thing.
He can't.
But the thing is, right now, obviously, right now he's still just as sick, but obviously,
he ain't got the players around him no more. There are a lot of individuals in Barcelona here, passing, moving. I think if it weren't for that, he wouldn't have achieved.
No, definitely the style of play suits Messi.
Yeah, you can't do that anywhere else. That's what I believe. I don't think he can.
Nah, he's just naturally.
That's just my opinion, I suppose. Isn't it?
Nah, he is naturally gifted. Like naturally.
For me, Ronaldo is still like no homo, but he's fit till this date. Yeah. Like he's 35. I know I said no homo before I said anything.
Pause,
Yeah.
Big pause, but go on.
No pause, bro. But
and athletically gifted, you mean? Yeah, like he's more of. Nah, he's Ronaldo's.
They said he's come back more fitter than what he was before during lockdown. Yeah. He said he's more agile than way before.
Apparently his body, the way he is, it's like a 22-year-old, 23-year-old.
It's crazy.
His body's like, the thing is, as I said, Ronaldo always said, Ronaldo is, what do you call it? He is the most hard work. If you ever hear the word hard work and dedication and graft, that's Ronaldo. If you want to talk about naturally gifted, Messi.
Fair enough, that's your opinion.
But for me, all day, for me, undisputed, Ronaldo's amazing. Top 2 in the world, definitely.
Yeah.
But Messi's just in another planet, man.
I mean, look at PSG. They got all the signings, 2 matches, 2 losses. Neymar red card.
Yeah.
Like, he's not going to reach the heights he would have at Barca, but Messi wouldn't have allowed him to do that because it's all Messi at Barca, isn't it?
Now Messi's definitely the prime guy, but then Neymar's proved himself that he's a world-class player, man. Neymar for me, definitely right now in the world top 3.
I think his attitude lets him down, if anything. Neymar, 100%. He's got that Brazilian thing about him, innit? They like to kick off, don't they?
Yeah. Nah, Neymar.
He doesn't like football, you can tell. He's like, I'm just trying to wake up.
You just zoned out. But hold on, this will zone you back in it. Let's bring Randoll back in the room right now.
Let's bring him back.
Yeah, let's bring him back.
Let's bring his A game back.
So, bro, obviously throughout the week I've been watching stuff in it and whatever, and it kind of got me thinking because I sent you the message and I sent you the message on a couple of things I want to discuss here, like sliding into the DMs, bro. So now he wakes up and looks at his face.
Right, where do I start?
Nah, the DMs, bro. Because you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like for a while, like I've seen things and obviously I've had conversations with people, right? And then for me personally, sliding into the DMs, I was thinking, do you know my game in that? Yeah, I slide into the DMs is like mediocre / I would say not the best because mine's just more of straightforward, like hi, how are you?
Yeah.
Like I'm down the route of just having a normal conversation.
Are you better like sliding in DMs or in person?
Nah, definitely in person.
In person.
Definitely in person. But I don't mind the casual online interaction. I don't mind that. But I think
casual.
nah, not
Casual, yeah.
now, because obviously in the world, obviously now, because like you're so exposed to so many things and so many people.
Yeah.
Like you might see a girl from Manchester, like you in Birmingham. Like it's not like you're gonna run into her randomly on the road,
No,
is it?
you're not.
So the internet gives you the opportunity to kind of shoot your shot, like, yo, boom, like, what are you saying? You good?
Yeah.
Do you get me? So, but I was trying to critique myself a little bit and say, you know what? What's my game like in terms of sliding into the DMs in it?
Go on.
And mine is, bro, like I said, it's like mine is mediocre. Like mine is more of like a how I would speak to someone in person, but like, hi, how are you? Okay, just and then like where you from, where you all of it, just boss a normal convo.
Yeah.
But then there's other people out there that do all kind of ways in it. But I'm trying to ask
like
you,
this
man. Like this guy.
What are you about?
I wasn't trying to hot him up,
I
but
am.
What do you mean?
No, what do you mean?
I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Come on now.
so what I wanted to get into. Wow.
We got that. We got that.
Gmail's unhappy. So what I wanted to ask you, man, was like obviously what's you man's tactics when you slide into the DM? So okay, let me paint the scenario for you, innit?
Go on.
Like you're online now, boom, one in there. It might not even be a girl that you're following. You're on the explore page, you see a thing that you think, you know what, boom, she's nice. A bit of me, rare. How do you man jump in there?
How do I jump in?
Yeah.
Like, so it's a scenario like that. I'll make sure I go through the pictures and
Okay.
I like them. Probably comment on it, yeah. Or see if there's story and stuff. She bought a story up. If she looks alright, and the eyes come out in it, you know, my eyes.
Oh yeah, you drop the local eyes, yeah?
You're looking
Okay.
alright, you know. So that's how I shoot my shot, but I don't follow them straight away.
Okay.
I'll see if they acknowledge me or whatever, but it doesn't help when you're private. You can't sound private.
So you do a thing where you drop a comment and see if she says something.
Yeah, or even
if she
likes it
replies
or
back.
something, innit? Then you know.
Okay.
You see, for me, I'm like, all right then.
Now go on then. So what? Then you drop a comment then. Boom. Let's say she.
But
likes
you know
it.
what? I have to make sure I've got no mutuals with her, man. So with
Was they not caught out and that?
that even be caught out. Like you know, girls like to talk.
Okay.
Girls like to talk in it. So
Okay.
if we got mutuals, they probably ask X, Y, Z. How do you know X, Y? How do you know him in it?
Yeah.
Sure.
So it all goes south from there, innit? Like, let's be honest. innit?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, they always have something to say. So it's one of them. Like,
Well, it depends. Like, it depends
Some
how
are really
bad,
salty.
how bad you see. I mean, check on the back.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it real.
Keep it real.
'cause, like,
Sometimes it can be good to be checking, you know,
Yeah.
and you're in there sometimes you can watch
yeah,
the
but some
bloopers
girls
in
are
there.
salty that they don't want you to speak to them because I don't know, they probably have a thing for you. Do you know what I mean?
so for you, does it depend on who the mutual is rather than
100%.
if there's any mutuals or not?
Yeah, man.
So if you see a certain name come, you're thinking, nah, you know what?
Yeah.
Let me refrain from that.
Yeah,
Let me relax. a little.
100%.
Okay.
100%. Unless I
Oh.
see them in person, it's different. That's when you know what they actually think and stuff in it. So they
Oh.
won't have a second say from somebody else.
Yeah.
They've met you in it, so they know the sketch from there. innit?
Yeah.
So if there's if someone saying, yo,
Yeah.
nah, he's a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like, he's that, you know what I mean? But you've met me though, so what do you think? I'm actually a dick.
Okay.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
Mm.
But that's down the line. Though I'm
First
talking
question,
about. That's down the line when you end up running it. If you happen to run into them in person or
Yeah.
whatever. But I'm talking about strictly online. I'm talking about sliding in. So you say, boom, you slap a comment in there.
Yeah,
And
I've
then see if
had
she
my
like-
funny moments as well. So like, you know,
Go
the questionnaire things. I asked them like, do you want to fill a questionnaire out for
Hold
me?
on. Now tell the people because he told me I know this thing. I want the people them to go on.
So
Tell-
when you add a new contact on your iPhones or
Yeah,
whatever, innit?
yeah.
It looks like a whole questionnaire, doesn't it? When you ask for your first name, the last digits or whatever, innit?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just pop them up, say, hey, you okay? You got a couple of minutes to fill out a quick questionnaire, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just send that across.
Just off the bat. Just off the bat.
Off the bat, I don't do it anymore, but I used to, innit?
Mm.
But it got me places. I ain't gonna
Okay.
lie.
You got a couple of people.
I
figured
got a
out.
couple of numbers. Because they find it so funny, they think, you know what, he's got a good personality, jokes
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
some are like, oh, I'll give you 48 hours. Do you know what I mean?
Take it back to you.
It's a quick questionnaire, man.
Let
Do
the
it, innit?
paperwork. Let the paperwork go through.
You
It.
You know,
Sort of
the
thing.
CRB thing,
Finalise
innit?
it.
Go on, Randy. What about you? I want to hear like one of the funny ones, one of the mad ones you've done.
I know about me, my brothers, most of them, some message me.
Okay.
But if I message them, what I do is say it's like Instagram, I'm going through, and obviously we're not friends or nothing,
Yeah.
no mutuals.
Yeah.
And I go for it, you know, you start your story on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, that look nice in there.
Yeah.
I might throw one to his googly eyes, innit? Then if I'm lucky, I shall come back with something and he goes, thank you. All I say is, So you're okay.
Yeah.
Like you are anyway.
Yeah.
Conversation flows from there.
Okay.
Snapchat, we're good to go.
But you get them ones that they don't want to reply after.
Yeah.
Do you know what pisses me off the most? Is that I've had this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like when a girl shoots the shot, jumps into your DMs, and then she wants you to take over the conversation, take charge. What?
You jumped in mine, you know.
Anyway, I'll see about myself chilling my own business.
Yeah.
You can bother me, you know.
And she's with either the eyes or the hey, and the hey, how are you? Fine, thank you. You.
Yeah.
Now, I'm
I have to like conversate now.
Yeah.
I have to start this.
No. Sometimes I'm sitting there reading it, but she goes, yeah, you. I'm thinking, I know you're nice, but are you that nice though to get a conversation like that, Milka? You hugging me, and now you want to go dry that toast? Nah, you're taking.
But you know, some people are not even texters. You know, like
I'm not a phone call. Just don't call me.
some people don't like phone calls.
You'll never get me.
Some people don't start like texting overall. I don't know.
Bro, 100%. I know a couple of people like that. Like in person, bro, they can hold a conversation.
Yeah,
like you can chat to them day and night.
Yeah.
But then over text now, you're just like
Dry.
Dead.
you look at
dry.
it thinking.
Reminds me of him sometimes. Man.
That's
It's
why-
already started. Don't get anything out of him sometimes.
I never phone him. 100%.
Nah,
never phone him.
Mate, I rang him the other time, I think he just woken up or something, he's dead out.
Yeah.
Had the deepest voice going here.
Yeah.
I'm like, who am I talking to? This ain't Randy.
Bro, don't call me.
Mad.
Nah, text me. You better chance.
Yeah. Now for me, listen, I don't mind. For me, I'm a more texter, innit?
Yeah.
Compared to phone, but for me, on the phone, it depends on who. Like how it depends on who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
Some people, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just
Are
watching
you
the
the
phone.
type to
ring.
get advice off your friends if you don't know what to say?
What do you mean?
Like, you know, if it's getting a bit too saucy.
Nah.
Nah.
I'm more of I'm a thinker anyway. So I'm more of like, if a situation is getting a bit too mad, I'm not to put the phone down. Let me think for a second.
Yeah,
let me think before I
Or
say
even
anything.
Snapchat, just swipe right.
Yeah. Half a swipe.
Pre-reading.
Yeah. I
Think
pre-read.
about it.
I pre-read and I'm like, you know what? Okay, cool. Let me think of
Think
this
about
one.
something,
Let me
yeah.
think about this. Don't get me wrong. On the other occasions, of course, I might let's say message Randy and just say, yo, like, yeah, what's going on?
What do I do?
Yeah, I'm the guy.
Yo, he's wrong the guy, you know.
But like, I'm more of like, is this test too? Is it too risky? Is it too?
You know when the risky test you send, you just put your phone to the side.
No, what's funny? When you do it,
Yeah.
you put phone to the side, and you're sitting there, your phone vibrate,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah,
kind of.
and
you don't wanna look.
You
You don't wanna look.
You're kind of nervous.
Nah.
Then you get some good back in like,
Yeah.
oh, you're on here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But nah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, this is one time. Yeah, like, listen, this was a girl that obviously I seen online where I'm thinking, yo, she's firing it. Decent following. I'm thinking, you know what? Like, there's no business me shooting this shot because she's not following me. I followed her. She's not following me back. I think, you know what? I'm just gonna throw a shot in the dark. You get me? I just dashed the ball over there, bro. You get me? Threw my shot in there. Do you know that was a blind shot? And it was one of those when you have to put the phone away thinking, you know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. And then message back and I was like, whoa, is that me? Is that me banging this? Like, I was like, yo. But nah, there's been bad times when I threw shots in the dark, fam. You get me? So some of them come out to be something, some of them don't. But I've seen mans online. I think this was ages ago where I've seen mans put pictures of cupboards, sofas. I'm moving into your DM or some shit.
What?
Yeah.
I swear.
I swear this is like a meme ages ago.
Mad.
Like where I've seen.
Actually,
people
I
do
put
stuff
someone
like
put a dog emoji in there, so I've just come to walk my dog. Just happened to come across you.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, what?
Wow.
You're the biggest dog right now.
Big men.
Yeah,
Some are creative, you know. They are creative.
They are
though.
creative.
Not
You gotta give it
like-
to them.
Yeah.
I'm creative, but when it comes to that, I'm not that creative. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm more straight down the line. Hi, how are you?
Straight simple words.
Yeah.
innit?
Yeah.
Or just reacting to a post.
That's me.
Yeah.
Retro post,
Retro
more likely
post.
to reply
Straight
back,
away.
or they even like post.
Yeah.
The way you reacted, do we like it?
I barely do the. I don't think I've ever done the commenting.
Nah.
In a
I
sense
think, you
of.
know, with Insta as well, if you have a lot of followers and that, they will want to know you. I think Insta,
It depends, you know.
there's a lot of things that girls look at, I suppose. I don't know, but I think if you have followers and you got, like, I don't know, doing something nice, or you got nice cars on you, they want to know you.
I think, do you know what?
I might be wrong.
You could be wrong. I mean, you could be right, sorry. But what I mean is, it definitely depends. If you open someone's page and it's got like 10k, for example, you're gonna look a bit different to someone that's got like 100 or 500
Yeah, that's what I'm
followers.
trying to say.
Because
You get what I'm
you're
saying?
thinking, you got 10k, it's alright, forget it.
But then they're gonna more look at and say, okay, what do they do?
Yeah,
do you get what I'm saying? What do they do?
Then they want to know you, like,
Yeah.
you know what I
A
mean?
bit more interested
a
in
bit
it.
more interested in what's going on, what do you do, and all that. I don't know. It's one of those. Could be wrong.
Yeah, you could be wrong, fam. But I think, yeah, fam, when it comes to that, I'm not that very, like,
No, I'm not.
creative like that, fam.
I'm just
like,
more of a...
I'm rather meet
You're
someone
okay.
in person because I know who I am in person.
Mm.
Don't get me wrong, I'm never different over text anyway. I just drop it how it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, why now? What's the
Yeah.
worst that could happen? I don't even know you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But you're probably telling mutual that I've ended up following. That's probably your mate.
Yeah.
Saying, oh, X, Y, Z. My man just slid in my DMs, so make sure he doesn't slide in yours. Or they send screenshots. Girls send screenshots, you know.
Nah,
To
it's-
each
the
other.
girls,
In their
the
group
girls,
chats,
yeah.
innit?
Let me
right.
tell you this.
Yeah.
Let
You're
me
done
tell
that,
you
yeah,
this.
Right. If you jump in a girl's group chat for
If
the
in the
wrong
girls,
reason, you're
if
done
in the
out.
girls group chat, you're done out
You're
here.
done, mate. Especially the ones that like to talk a lot.
Yeah. And the ones know you kind of, not personally, but really good as well. You'll be just going out the window.
Just
Well, it depends if you're in there for the wrong reasons.
Ah, yeah,
Don't get me wrong, if you're in there for the
Obviously,
right reasons,
you're winning.
yeah,
You're
you're doing your
winning,
thing,
though.
innit? That's calm, but if you're in there for the wrong reasons,
Nah, you're
I think Insta, I would never send it like a risky text. Snap's probably different.
yeah, but when you say risky text, what are we
So,
talking
you
about?
talking?
What risky are we talking
Hi,
about?
you
Wow.
moving, how you
This is all on camera.
Wow.
Nah, my risk is, okay, let me clarify what I say risk in. My risk is like shooting a shot in the sense of like asking them out on a date or like asking them to come out. That's probably the most risk I would go.
But how long after you've spoken to her you asking her?
Well, it depends on the flow of the convo. It just depends. Like, if there's good chemistry, then alright, cool, boom, like let's just go on a date or let's.
Roughly dry chemistry. I'm like, here, nice talk to you though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then if it's one of
But
those
then
where
no-
like it's, I feel like naturally anyway, you've got to chat to him for like a week or two
I ain't
before.
gonna lie, I remember one moment, yeah. So the conversation was getting dead and dead in it. So I sent a Vaseline cream in it into this chat in it. I
Yeah.
said, you need to cream yourself. This conversation is dry.
Yo,
I did the shares back, yo. I
Nah.
remember that.
I'm more of listen. I'm more of something. Listen, if it's not banging like that, I'm exiting the chat, fam.
Yeah.
I'm coming out of that one still. I'm more of a, I can't like listen. I won't try. Don't get me wrong. I won't try. But then if I feel like this is getting dragged out, I'm just
I can't afford a conversation. I
Yeah.
feel like an idiot.
yeah. Nah, but I just won't maybe. But you know what?
I think everyone's sliding each other's DMs in during lockdown. There's nothing better to do, innit?
No, definitely. I feel like
Yeah.
people
Yeah,
are well
people did.
warms in
Definitely.
for lockdown to finish it.
Finish and
Yeah.
link up. But
Yeah.
how many people did actually link up though?
Listen,
Bare hopes and dreams.
if after quarantine, your quarantine babe, after quarantine done, everyone said, nah,
Like
yeah,
everyone has a
see you-
whole
see you
season,
in it.
everyone had a quarantine season. And
Yes. After it's the same, I see you in it.
So hold on, we'll get into the first date. First date, yeah.
Go on.
So what I want to know from you, man. Obviously, I'll go to you first, and I'll go to you first.
Yes, you.
So Jimmy, first date, yeah. Tell me a funny situation that's happened on a first date. Like you took a girl out, and then something mad happened.
Okay, so this, it was actually mad still.
Oh, okay, go on.
Don't judge me, yeah?
Yeah.
So, anyways, I came. There's a thing we have in it. It's called rockery in it. So it's an Asian thing.
Mhm.
We all go to your sisters and like get it done. They all dressed up nice and shit in it.
Yeah.
So I was just dressed up to the T's and that in it. And she's like, I said, where do you want to go? She said Mackey's, man.
Yeah.
She said Mackey's. Yeah.
How old was you? Just for a bit more, like a bit more.
About 19,
19.
20.
Yeah.
Went Mackey's, yeah. Mackey's date, fam. Listen to this, man. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm all dressed up smart, fam, like suit on and everything.
What?
Listen, fam. Yo, I swear down that. And she goes, I want to go Mackey's. I go, nah. I thought the drive-thru and then we eat in the car in it.
Okay.
But she wanted to go inside, fam.
Okay.
There's her with her joggers and whatnot. Yeah.
Man.
And the man's in a full suit going inside. And I was ordering whatever I was ordering, so I had my little wrap and that,
Looking
yeah.
suave and for my
I
kids.
said, what do you want? I swear mom's like that geezer that was serving me was laughing. He was laughing at us. You know, you can just tell someone's just trying to take the piss at you.
Yeah.
I just took the piss out myself, really.
Yeah.
Innit? Like, dressed up all smart. She's in her joggers or whatnot, and we went to get Mackey's.
Looking suave.
My first date with
Wow.
Mackey's.
In a whole suit.
Suit.
In a whole
Whole
Hold on.
suit.
Was there no conversation prior? Did you just
Trust
get no
me.
understanding? Like she wants to go back?
Like no qualification.
I thought we'll go somewhere in it, you know what I mean? Like, I was dressed prior to the occasion to whatever I came from.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
So I said, I want to meet up after.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm dressed and let's go wherever in it. I'm dressed, fam, let's do it.
See, you went wrong on that one. That's your fault.
Trust me. Trust me. You're for
Let me
real.
tell you what.
Took
let
a
me tell you
big
what,
L
yeah.
there.
You're in a big suit, and if the girl goes, where do you want to go? She said Mackey's. Yeah. You should have had a pre-plan in your head. Like this is where I want to go. And
But
you know
she
what? I've
went
got a place.
dressed like
Don't
that,
worry.
Yeah, that's cool.
Don't
But
worry.
she went dressed for the place I wanted to go to.
That's her business.
Do you know what I mean? So what do we do? Chill in the car.
Yeah.
Well, better than Mackey's,
Better
bro.
than Mackey's all, fam.
Bro, you know what? Even when she did say Mackey's, I'm thinking it's a joyful thing. Innit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not gonna
like
have to
a
walk in.
Mm.
Man, I have to walk in, bro.
But what's it? One, the girl can run down, bust down. Man can sit and booted, buy Big Mackey's for a first date.
First date, bro. Mad. And then, so it's not Toys R Us. I think it's called. It's another place. So this is in Albury, that Mackey's,
Yeah.
and there's a toy shop there.
Yeah.
So then she wanted to go in there, bro. After.
Wait, question. How old was she?
Bro, my age in it.
Sure, man.
I swear, bro.
Mackey's a toy
I
shop.
listen. I knew it was out. She was verified over 18, but
You stopped to the doctor.
I swear, bro.
Mackey's, a
Then
toy
it
store.
went
Nah,
from
big
Mackey's
man.
full dress
Nah.
to the toy shop, bro.
Nah.
What am I doing?
Oh, wow for this.
Like, what,
Did
yeah,
you
bro?
buy something there, or what happened?
Just walked around looking at teddies, bro. Oh shit.
But that is mad still.
That's
That
mad.
compares to nothing, anything I've had in mind.
That's
I ain't
crazy.
got none.
Huh?
Hold on. Oh man, I can't.
No, you've never had that something that made you think, oh shit. Nah.
Oh man, I can't.
Nah.
Oh, I can't.
Bro, I'm
Now,
trying
one
to-
time I can remember is I want to drop it out
Yeah.
because, yeah.
Go on.
So, I wouldn't say it's the first date, but I was bringing my boy in it.
Yeah.
So we went Telford. He said, yo, your cousin's gonna be there, whatever, just have, like, see her off in it. I'm like, yeah, cool. Bro, she came and sat in my car. Tell me why she was cockeyed, fam. I swear, that's the most embarrassing time.
I'm sorry. I have no part of this.
I'm sorry.
You know, I'm sorry.
I'm not-
I'm sorry.
I
Hold
swear.
on.
Look,
There's nothing wrong with being cockeyed, man.
nah, there's nothing wrong with it, but like,
You are
I was
mad.
just taken by surprise, innit?
So she weren't what you expected.
Basically.
But she weren't your date, innit?
Nah, she went my date, but then having her in my car, I'm thinking, you don't deserve to be here, you know, like that. I'll ring that hard, you know who you are, you know.
What?
Yo.
Oh, because she's a cockeyed, is that?
Hey,
Well, yeah.
hey, nah, you're
Nah,
moving,
you're
man.
moving.
You're moving,
She was
man.
saying hello to me, I don't know where she was looking.
You're moving, man.
I said, I'll drop it out, isn't it?
No, you're
Isn't it?
moving.
You're
Mad.
moving, man.
But, nah, for me, do you know, I'll probably say that, nah, it wasn't anything funny, but there was a time I was supposed to go on a date with a girl and she just turned out a bit bigger than I expected.
Yeah. Catfish, yeah.
Yeah.
Catfished.
Yes.
Catfished.
Yes. That's what it was. Like, we spoke on text and then I was like, oh, you know what, cool, boom. This is like, how? It was like 18?
Yeah.
18? Spoke on text, whatever. And then she must have posted a picture of herself when she was slimmer. So I was like, you know what, alright, cool. I didn't question it.
Ah, she told you a big dream.
Big dream.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, okay,
She came
cool.
looking like a Big Mac.
Extra fries and
No, so anyway, we're talking, whatever. And I was like, you know what, safe in it. Let's just, like, she was like, oh, they don't want to initiate a date, whatever. I was like, alright, cool. But like, we'll just, like, let's go get a coffee, mate. Let's just go get a quick coffee. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Went to Starbucks now. I'm already running 20 minutes late. You get me? I'm running late. Because I've never seen you before. So
Yeah.
you get to the location,
I'll meet you
and
there,
then
innit?
Starbucks has got like a, the one in town, it's got like a glass in it. So you
Yeah.
can see who's in there.
Yeah.
So I was praying that I'm going to come at the right angle. I was going to come at the right angle, and then I'm going to what
what
the
you-
situation
what
is.
you-
innit?
what you
So
working
I'm-
with, innit?
Yeah, so I've come off the bus now, boom, running late, 20 minutes. She's like, where are you? I'm like, I'm on the way. I'm nowhere near, bro. I'm
Yeah.
nowhere near. I got there now, and I said, oh, where are you? She goes, I'm inside waiting. And there's a downstairs and upstairs, so I don't know where she was. I should have slowed down, yeah, and looked through the glass.
But
I was
you
like,
didn't.
any no, but I didn't. I
Because
walked
you was
in-
late, you was
yeah,
like,
I
I
was
need to get
late.
there, innit?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
rushing in, so I walked through the door and I'm looking at my phone right now, innit? And she goes, where are you? She goes, oh, I'm sat down. I just looked up from my phone and I'm thinking. I looked up thinking, oh my god.
She said I missed the bus.
I'm not, the thing is, it's one of those that you just can't run away from it.
Yeah.
Like I would have done a U-turn and left, but I couldn't run. So I was like, oh shit. And then she come and then sat down and said, hey, okay, boom, boom. I didn't buy nothing. I told her to just go straight out.
Yeah.
Walked. And then
Embarrassed.
walked. Yeah, bro. We just walked. Because I was thinking, I don't want anyone to run in. Like one of my friends. I think,
Yeah.
is that you? Is that what you're doing?
I should say must be walking the very, innit? She might push the bushes.
Hide.
What man?
Nah, you know, in my head I was thinking, nah, I'm in town. Like I just don't want to be seen. bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because you can run into anyone. So I told her, let's just come out in it. So we come out. So let's go for a walk. We walked and walked, the cathedral way.
Yeah.
The town, walked that way. Boom, boom, walked, carried on walking. And I'm walking a couple of steps ahead of her, just so that it doesn't look like we're together. I'm walking. We got towards the back of the library where the canal area is,
Yeah.
Bro, big man, I faked the phone call, man. I said, yo, I got something going on.
What, voicemail, yeah?
Voicemail.
Talking to email, yeah?
I blew up.
Wait, what? Come down.
I
Yeah,
blew
okay,
up.
come in.
I faked the phone call. Yo, you're right, yeah. Where do I need to be? Huh?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
What happened? Boom. And I left, blew up, bro. Never again. Blocked on number, fam. You never again.
Like one time I remember, this is a funny thing as well, yeah. So I've turned up, we was just going to cinemas and that, innit?
Yeah.
So I've turned up. I thought the tracksuit looked like live, innit? I'm more of a tracky guy anyway. If I go out, I'm coming in trackies. Don't know what happened to that suit equation, yeah.
Yeah.
But I went in trackies. It looks like, is that bin bag material? So it's all khaki out, bin bag material. She looked at me and she goes, you ain't going out with me like that. Bruv. Luckily, I had a spare tracksuit, like full tracksuit in my car, innit? So I had to get changed, then we went out, you know. Imagine
Excuse
that.
me.
Bro.
Mike said, no.
I felt violated. I thought it would look saucy. You know what I mean?
Hold on, so you got dressed. You're probably thinking you're in your
You're
best
dripping,
fit.
you're dripping,
Looking in the mirror thinking,
yeah, I'm
that's
the
me,
guy.
That's
innit?
me, innit?
That's me.
And only to be like, nah, you ain't wearing that. I'm like, raw.
I went home then.
What was it, this particular tracksuit or just tracksuit in
The
general?
full
that you-
tracksuit is that's that bin bag material. So you know when it's rubbing against you and it makes that
Oh,
bin bag
nah,
sound.
nasty, fam. I walk in, I'm
Fam,
at
it
a
looked,
bin bag.
it looked official to me, bro. I
Okay.
liked it in it, so obviously
Look
I
at
got
it.
told to fucking get dressed.
Look at a hot air balloon fam beside me walking. And that was that.
Well, was you ever like catfish, Randy? I don't know.
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, oh my god, honestly, I'm lucky. I'm
So
lucky.
you've
man.
never had a madness like that, like
Nah,
when
nah.
it went left.
All mine look exactly the same from the picture in person.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I'm not like
He's been,
that.
he's been asking for the official Snapchats and that, and he said, yo, maybe snap me, you know, before I see you.
Nah, he's been.
Innit?
I do my thing differently, fam. I
Nah.
don't think numbers.
I can't believe the girl told you, yo, listen, go get changed.
My brother got told to get changed.
Where was you guys going? Like,
Bro, it's just cinemas, isn't it?
hold on. And what I want to know is, after that one day, did you end up seeing her again? Or? Wow. I don't know about that, you know. I wouldn't.
So I wouldn't say it was a
Home,
date, it was just the casual things, you just go out. innit?
I went home and I say, no, I'm not saying that. I see you come back in. Yeah, come back with you.
Nah.
Yeah, man. That was violation for me, you know. Still remember it, man.
You can tell.
Oh, that man went from wearing a full suit.
Suit to
He was
to a big bag.
traumatized by it. Man was traumatized by that. He goes, you know what? I'm gonna wear a full tracksuit now.
Big
And even the girl didn't want that.
Trust it.
Told to do a U-turn, bro. Get
Oh.
changed.
Yo, but just on a side note, yeah, you're not seeing fucking Kanye West pissing on his Grammy. Nah.
Yeah, that's his
Nah, I
business.
didn't see it, no.
Huh?
That's his business.
Bro, that's nah, because he's got a whole thing going on with his record label
Okay.
about his masters. Obviously, he wants to own his masters, but don't want to give it to him.
So,
Yeah, and then like he's lashed out online, you know how he goes and like said it. He said a lot of things, you know, it made sense, you know, because I was watching another podcast having a conversation about it. We won't get into the details of it because obviously I'm not well versed on music, so obviously I can't really get into it too much. Yeah, but yeah, he wanted to get his like masters back. He wants to buy them back because he's saying I can afford to buy back my masters. But the record label was just like nah. Like for some reason they're longing it off, apart from some contract he's in or whatever. But yeah, like I was thinking, have you not seen the Grammy, like him pissing on the Grammy? I've seen Drake eat out of his thingy.
Yeah, Cedric, yeah.
I really just watched all that from
I
one
see the
season.
Kanye one, yeah.
Nah, Kanye.
If it's not banger, I don't want to know.
That's a bit mad.
Fair enough, still.
Fair enough, but like, yeah, man. But yeah, I just found it mad because obviously a Grammy's a big thing in it. Like
course.
winning a
Everyone wants to
Grammy
win
is
it.
massive, bro.
You made it,
Getting
innit?
Yeah.
And that's
If you got a
It's a
Grammy,
big
you made it,
achievement.
innit?
yeah,
Like,
your dream. Like that's some people's dreams to win it. So
some people go into it for one thing, is to get a Grammy. innit?
yeah, but he done it in a way to kind of prove a point. Like none of that means shit. Do you get what I'm saying? Like unless you're valued as a human and an artist. But I guess that's like a conversation that we can. I mean, some people can discuss at some point. Man, but yeah, I think we're gonna wrap this one here today. It's been eventful. Thanks again. for-
Big bag tracksuits.
Big man, yeah.
But yeah, man,
Suited,
listen,
booted.
listen, we're gonna cut this one off here.